Good evening. I'm William White Jr. with your evening digital news brief for Wednesday, March 1st, 2023. We have some breaking news. Former Philadelphia City Councilman Bobby Heenan was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison for bribery and corruption. He was a city council member for 1 decade, and prior to that, he was an electrician and political director for the IBEW Local Union 98. On top of his $140,000 paycheck, he's going to get $70,000 for what he did. Police are looking for two men as they broke a woman's nose during an attempted robbery. The woman was sitting in her car in Spring Garden on February 16th when the two men started to get into the car, pointed a gun at her, and demanded money. This investigation now continues without anybody being arrested to this very day. It appears there was a tumble in the stock market for today. The Dow Jones started to rise to 5 points of the day. NASDAQ fell down to 76 points of the day. And the S&P 500 fell to 18 points of the day. A 76-year-old is accused of showing up for what he believes was a sexual encounter with a 14-year-old teenage boy, according to the Bensalem, Pennsylvania Department. In 1997, on this date, the 76-year-old was convicted of involuntary deviant sexual intercourse, along with other charges. Last week, on February 22nd, police also alleged the 76-year-old having a conversation with a middle school aged young man. He found the young man on the dating website called Grindr. The name of the guy is being identified as David Coles Sr. Let's turn to your next weather forecast with meteorologist Bill Kelly, my uncle, as he gives you the latest 7-day forecast from CBS News Philadelphia. All right, thank you, Uncle Bill. Remember, you can always get the latest on the top stories and more on cbsphiladelphia.com. That's the latest for your evening digital brief. I'm William White Jr.